XCOM2, we are back with some more of that there, XCOM. Hello. Today, we've got more dark events to think about, because at the moment, life is dark events. One important change that I am going to make here is I'm going to upgrade the difficulty to Legend. What that means is things are going to take a little bit longer in terms of scanning time, building times, things like that. The bigger effect that it's going to have is that it removes any little modifiers. Now, the modifiers that were in play on Commander were already quite small, but there's no more modifiers that will sort of help out our shots and impede the enemy shots. Everything is purely and utterly on whatever the percentage shown suggests. There'll also be more enemies to fight, and in general, I think it's just going to mean that we have a bit more of a difficult time. The reason I wanted to do this is, so far, this campaign's gone reasonably well, and I think it will be pretty cool just to up the difficulty that little bit and see how we get on, see what complications we deal with, and, you know, just take it from there, really. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens, to put it simply. And as well as that, you know, I do like a bit more of a challenge, it's got to be said. So then, let's have a look at what we're going to do today. We've got situations brewing on the whole strategy layer here. So at the moment, we're just scanning for this additional engineer. We've also got to make a decision on whether or not we take sabotage the transmitter to counter wild hunt, or destroy an alien relay to counter rapid response. I'm of the opinion that rapid response is the more important of these two, so that's the one that we're going to take. And rather than sort of mess around and waste much time here, I think we're just going to hit this mission now, get that event countered. We have got 10 in the bank, and if we just take a quick look at the roster, in terms of who's going to be available soon, we got 3 days on Kerwin, which ain't great for us, 35 hours on Zari, 5 hours on Aethel here, and then everyone else is kind of a fair long time, to be entirely honest. So realistically, we've got 11 ready to go if we include Aethel. So, in an ideal scenario, we take this mission and then we can field another squad for the additional dark event counter. But of these two dark events, countering the additional reinforcements is definitely the one I want to prioritize. So that's what we're going to do today. There's nothing particularly interesting coming up that we want to wait for. There is an argument that we do the sabotage transmitter and then we take plasma grenades in for the next one. But I'm conscious of the fact that a supply drops in 11 days time and we might see a retaliation mission as well. So even though things have been going well, we are kind of in a bit of a predicament here where we do need to make that decision and then just ride the consequences. The good news is that we have counted one of the 3 dark events already. I don't remember what that dark event was, but I mean, it doesn't really matter if I don't remember, because it doesn't affect us anymore, which is fine. We're in a sewer again, because it feels like every level at the moment is a sewer level. Psionic Storm means we're probably going to see a large number of sectoids. In fact, it does mean that we're going to see a large number of sectoids. Potentially things like scions and things like that as well. So I'm going to build a mine shield and stick that mine shield on Nacho. You now have a cool sort of like, I don't even know what that is. It's like a bubble. You got a bubble hat. For that all-important 6th slot, given the fact that I'm expecting large number of sectoids, and sectoids don't really like melee damage, I'm going to bring an assault infantry in there. And You're already wearing your vest. You are outstanding, in which case gas grenade is for you. I don't think we're going to need the EMP grenade, so we'll bring the frost bomb instead. We've got the mag grenade on our sapper in Kalani, and last thing I'm going to do here is probably want to get everyone geared up in predator armor and upgrade at least the sword. Maybe we give Kalani a rifle instead of the shotgun. We're going to have to sort of see what we can afford here, because I need to buy... Let me just double check what I need to buy. Whoops. Okay, so I need to buy 1 predator armor and then a shotgun. Got the gauntlet, got the mag support, Shadowkeeper alloy, orc shotgun. So we'll keep Kalani on the shotgun. I think we can afford an additional bit of predator armor, and I think we can afford the shotgun. It is going to make our supplies look pretty low, but they are there to be spent. So predator armor, there it is. And shotgun. It's got that sort of same style of magnetic gun model that I've already spoken about how much I like it, so let's not retread old ground, huh? Reflex sight for the assaults and wildcats every time. And I think that's it. Unless I'm kind of missing anything else. We've got the nano med kits, which Spacey as our field medic will be running. All the weapons are ready to go. All that's left to do is launch the mission for Operation Arc Rift. We've got updated firewalls, enemy tech defense is increased by 20, and the aforementioned psionic storm, increased levels of psionic enemies. We're going to leave the blue screen rounds on Lunko because there's no reason not to. If we end up not running into any enemies that they can be sort of used to take an advantage on, it's fine. They'll still do just as much damage to organic enemies. I think the last thing to quickly just check here is any PCSs that we might want to look at. We have got 1 mobility, and I am genuinely kind of enthusiastic about popping that on Nacho, so let's do that. Brings Nacho up to a cool 14 mobility, which is pretty good. Still not quite the marathon runner that Spacey is here with the 15 though. Although actually... No, I was kind of wondering if we could put like a lightweight frame on a pistol. But that would be silly, wouldn't it? Alright, Nacho, Spacey, Kalani, Sinatra, Lunko, Rymir, heading in for our first mission on Legend difficulty, Operation Arc Rift, to destroy the alien relay in yet another sewer. Let's see where this one takes us. Can't decide which between Lunko and Spacey who looks more fly. I kind of like the Golden Cat situation that Lunko has got going on, whereas, you know, Spacey's obviously got the Bowie-esque situation. Which begs the question, who wore it better, David Bowie or Golden Cat? Suggested like that one, Marinate. We're in the tunnels under Chicago. Cool. I think this is the first time we've actually been to a major US city. Historically, every mission in the eastern US has taken us to Canada.
Neutralize any hostile contacts near the site. Lock it down and destroy the target. Menace 1-5. The communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
So there's a lot of map that we don't necessarily need to worry about over here in this direction. We've sort of not quite started in the corner, but that's fine. So I think what we're going to do is, as much as possible, we'll hug this wall. And it looks like we're going to have to sort of come along here and then run up to finally get to where we need to be. Ideally, I'd like to run into at least 1 pack of enemies between now and then. So we'll bring Spacey up to do some scouting. I think we will Yeah, stick to the plan. Don't suddenly change your mind. We'll pop down here. Haven't spotted anything, so that's fine. In which case, Kalani can check through there.
No need to ask twice.
And everyone else can just get across. Oh, I didn't right click.
I'm all over it.
Nacho's suddenly able to actually move a little bit more, which is super nice.
It's far, but I can reach it.
Oh, Nacho's spotted something, it looks like.
Our oppressors patrol near here.
Okay. That potentially changes the routing we want to take. Maybe we pop Lunko up here then. Can you get there without going through this door? No. Let's err on the side of caution and get you behind this one. Just a little bit further back then. It would be super excellent if they don't walk away from us. Damn it. Okay, Spacey, you pop your head up here and see what we can see then. Nothing. It kind of looked like, well, it's anyone's guess which direction it actually went in. It could have crossed this little bridge here, or could have gone up there. Okay, Kalani, could you creep forward just a touch then? Yeah, we aren't seeing anything there. I don't want to go too far, but it doesn't look like they're over there, so I guess they did go in this direction. Sinatra, can you see anything in this room? Yes, you can.
We've got an enemy squad here.
Okay, that's not the squad that we just saw. It's a different one. Sinatra's going to be caught. I think that's the one that we just saw. They must, yeah, because they were here and they've moved through there. Okay, fine. So I guess we want to position ourselves in this room then. We'll bring one go back here. Rymia, assault infantry. This position is like you'll get caught in that position.
Routing out.
Here. I'm just trying to find the best spots where they aren't going to accidentally activate. I think Spacey can actually pull back here. I don't necessarily mind taking on 2 packs at once. I prefer not to. Okay, they're moving away. And it's taken us all of no time to get to the actual objective. So, they seem to move, they were here, then they moved towards the objective, then they came through here. So maybe they're going to path around this way, which would be super excellent.
Moving out.
So let's set up...
Enemy sighted.
Let's set up, assuming that they are going to come around here. Who can we get in position for an overwatch? Like, who's going to be the one that gets spotted? I guess it should be Sinatra.
I'm on the move.
Uncle can take this high cover. Kind of, actually, yeah, we'll... Do we want... No. Come back to Rymia. I'm wondering if we want Rymia and Nacho maybe positioned up here. We'll overwatch them. Just because they're overwatching isn't going to be as... Same goes for Kalani's, really. We'll pop Kalani around this corner. You are on Overwatch. You are on Overwatch. And yeah, I'm thinking that... We'll bring Nacho and Rymia not all the way through.
Move, move, move! Enemy squad located.
Oh, I thought they'd spotted her there. Good grief. And we'll bring Nacho to this corner. This is risky.
Roger, I've got my eyes.
This is incredibly risky. Okay. That was the first pack that we saw. Didn't spot Rymia and Nacho, which is good. These guys are moving back. And now we've got... Oh, I don't like the look of this at all. 2 hunters. Okay, this has worked out really nicely. What we'll do... We're going to take this pack. We need to be able to kill a sectoid and that trooper, probably without Nacho and Rymir. We'll blue move them back here just to save them a move in case they can get some work done. That puts... they're still within sight, annoyingly. So I guess... Okay, yeah, this turn's gonna just have to go without Rymir. Okay. No visual up there. So how do we want to start this off then? Lunko's potentially got a flamethrower available, but I don't know if the sectoid who is here will spot Lunko. We could instead then open up with the mag grenade, maybe? Maybe the mag grenade's the call. Or not necessarily a mag grenade, just a standard frag to blow this cover. Most important move of the mission. Yeah, let's commit to this.
This is for you.
Nice crit on the advanced trooper. And it's dropped the abductor to 8. Oh, there's an additional... There was 2 abductors, which ain't so bad, actually. Lightning Hands time. 83%. That should connect quite nicely. And this guy's probably the biggest problem now. I think, can we get a connection with Shield Bash? Yes. Okay. That's... Oh, that's annoying. Okay, that's not so bad. Worst things have happened at sea. Nacho's got Vault, so we could just clear up there. How much do I trust getting a guaranteed 6? I absolutely don't. Kind of feeling this grenade knock this abductor through the floor, and that should kill it. In an ideal world, this grenade does the work that we need. Okay, he's through the floor. We don't... Oh, there's the 2. I think that's a dead sectoid. I should have checked. Well, that's 2 kills, so yes. Okay, sectoid dead. Excellent. We vault this sectoid then.
Now your suffering really begins.
And all that was left is Spacey. I don't like the look of that stun lancer very much. Can we potentially get into a position to... Not without getting in harm's way of that Scion. I'm not too enthusiastic about... Yeah, that's a better run.
No problem, boss.
Okay, 50%. Take the coin flip. Or do we go for a stun? Let's try for a stun. Okay, no stun, but the disorient's still good.
Negative damage.
That's Rymir spotted by the priest and Pathfinder. Overwatch suits me fine. Not necessarily the best that that pack has activated so quickly, and do we avoid this pack as well? That's Kalani taking a flank shot here.
I'm gonna need support here.
Ouch. And another flank. Oh, okay. We need to get Spacey and Kalani to meet up so we can recover that health. Scion's going to be more annoying the longer it's alive. And I'm pretty sure that's not a connected trooper as well, so that's just an extra enemy we now have to deal with. I don't mind Sinatra taking 4 damage, that's on the shield. Get a connection? Nice. 23% as well. And that disorient there's done some work. I was kind of hoping that you were going to go for style points there, Sinatra, but never mind. That's the fact that we didn't want to activate this turn, and has decided to activate this turn. Let's go for a heal, okay. The abductors are a pretty significant threat as well as anything else here. 2 abductors are currently live because what they can stun, and if they stun someone, the other abductor can technically come in and kidnap that person who's been stunned, which ain't fun. This trooper's probably not as big a threat as its health pool makes it look. It can only do 3 damage. Kind of feel like the Scion needs to go. Is this connected? Doesn't look like it. We need Spacey and Kalani to meet up somehow. This thing's got Overwatch on. Spacey can run. Spacey's the only one that can run an Overwatch though. So then, okay, Lunko. Can you connect a Roust to that thing? Because that's going to serve to put smoke around you as well, which would be kind of useful. The alternative here is a rocket launcher. What can that rocket launcher... That rocket launcher actually looks pretty good. Priest, Abductor, Hunter. Yeah, take that shot. You're still in high cover, so it's fine. Good connection. I think that was the Priest dead. Pathfinder dead. We missed out on the loot there, but c'est la vie. Can't get a slash from Rymir on one of the abductors. Nacho, on the other hand, can. And can also put some work in on the Scion with this one. The question is, where does Nacho go? We can bring Nacho out here. Okay. Yeah, let's do this then. Nice, we got 2 on the Scion, so that leaves it 2 left. Sectoid abductors in grenade range, which is kind of great. What kind of work could a mag grenade do? Could a mag grenade take... No, they're too far apart, unfortunately. But a mag grenade could deal with the Scion and the abductor, and we can get some damage on the objective, just as a little Brucey bonus. So, in space you can loop back around here and get next to Kalani for the healing. So, we'll mine this nerd after we move Spacey.
I can handle that.
Yeah. Mine that nerd. Seeing as it's free, we're probably not going to have another opportunity to use a mine quite like that one. And then get rid of the Scion and one of the 2 abductors.
Targets neutralized.
There is a priest back there. But honestly, priest kind of like low prio. Get that heal off on Kalani. I kind of hope that the Risen Trooper takes a swing at Kalani here, just because Kalani's got that point of armor. Alrighty. Rymir. These have activated. The question is this running an Overwatch? And where does Rymir run back to? This is high cover. Yeah, okay, fine. And it would bring Rymir forward to get some work done on the abductor next turn, so we'll take this. Great kill. Wasn't expecting the kill, but we'll absolutely take it. Oh, that's super annoying. Oh well, in which case, bring back here, and then, fortunately the gas grenade is lying because it's not connecting with the hunter and the priest. Surely not. It's not. It can't. Can it? Okay, I mean, if it's saying that it is, then fine, we'll throw it there, and if it connects with both, then cool, and if it doesn't, it connects with both, okay. I don't understand it, so I don't question it. Maybe we frostbomb the stun lancer then. In fact, frostbombing the stun lancer seems like a really good idea. We can bring Sinatra forward just to spell. Although, what kind of work can you do on... Not that thing, not that. 6 to 7, yeah, okay, so frostbomb that then. And then we just tuck Nacho under here. The poison will also reduce these guys' aim, which is really nice. So this is a stun shot. If there was another abductor, it could run in now and capture Rymir, which, you know, would kind of suck. It's a ding on Spacey, but that's fine. Manage that connection to Spacey with its gun there through the poison. Does this break the freeze? Thankfully not. And that thing's just adding to its shielding for some reason.
I'm badly wounded here.
Didn't think it was going to shred the armor, and that's fine. Right. That stun means the abductor needs to die this turn. And I think the best answer to an abductor to ensure it dies is going to be Nacho coming in. Unfortunately, we can't get into a position where the Rend would connect with the priest as well. This thing, again, just not that major a deal. I'm kind of glad that we kept the Roust.
Closing on target position now.
Although if this flamethrower can make a connection between those two, not quite, unfortunately. Or can it? No, not to worry. In which case, oh, Rouse can't do it either. That's annoying. Okay, well, really though, is there a sweet spot in the Conal? It would be amazing if we can connect with both of these. But I'll be here for about half an hour with no luck, right? That's such a shame. Really? Okay, well, Abductor needs to die then. That's put the Abductor in killing range for Nacho to come in. Do that thing that Nacho does. Wow, he launched it. Ooh, stasis, that's going to be potentially useful to have around. That's removed the stun from Rymir, which is what I would consider a super nice side effect of having that thing killed. Still got 5. We've got the Frozen Stun Lancer. We've got the Priest, which if we kill the Priest, then the Stun Lancer dies. Not that Risen Trooper, which is kind of annoying. Doesn't look like it removes the stun, but doesn't sort of replenish any actions, which is a shame. I think then, in terms of just making things count, we probably want the Priest there prioritized. Can we bring Sinatra into a position? Yes, we can. Okay. And then maybe we Shadowfall here. Although, I mean, no, that's not. Yeah, we're going to Shadowfall the Priest. I don't really want to run. I don't want Sinatra to enter concealment, so this will not kill. So yeah, this will be fine then. That's just momentum. Kalani. Maybe we bring Kalani forward, although kind of wondering where. What would be super excellent is if
Whatever you say.
Spacey lands this shot on the Priest. 41% is kind of a big oof. What a shock. Kind of thinking that we've killed 9, still 5 left. I think this is probably all the enemies that we're going to be seeing here. So then bring Kalani up. We'll just use that Magna Grenade. Finish the Priest, get a bit more damage on the objective. Yeah. I would have loved it if Spacey landed that shot, because then we could have Mag Grenaded the Priest and the Hunter. Oh, it's done that Priest thing, hasn't it? Where it sustains itself by stasising. That's so annoying. Nacho, I guess we can just tuck behind here then. Lunko's probably the safest right now. High cover and smoke. This is probably going to be a problem for Kalani. And what I really like is for Sinatra to be the target here. That's an unfortunate crit.
Watch the flanks, they're moving!
Oh, that's interesting. So the Stun Lancer sacrificed itself to bring back the Scion. Ah, psionic enemies, man. Nothing but trouble.
I'm looking ugly over here!
That's a little bit dramatic. What's overwatching here? Oh, the Hunter. Okay, fine. Spacey's in stasis, so he's not moving. Kind of feel like we actually just get the kill on the Hunter then. And I'm thinking Rymir takes care of this little problem, and then would have another shot which could be taken on the zombie fella back there. Nacho's going to be our answer to the Priest.
It hit the plate, hunt him down.
Yes. What kind of burn does that have, though? Oh, really? Poison? Oh, that's annoying. I don't want Kalani to remain in harm's way. Can we just see what kind of burn that's got? 2 damage over time. I'm going to assume that this Scion is dead. There's this Priest up at the back. Sinatra can't get to that one without taking the poison. The reason I'm trying to avoid the poison Sinatra's not currently wounded, although they are probably going to be tired actually thinking about it further. Let's park you just behind there. What kind of work can you do on this thing? 6 to 8, got an effective 9 health, sorry 10 health. You've got no chance of critting. Spacey being in stasis has got me worried about Kalani here. Thinking then, of all of the people to eat a poison, Nacho's probably the one that's going to be fine. I'd really wish we'd spec'd into Fortress, I think it's called. And then we'll bring Nacho just around. Kind of want you out of the poison though. In fact, we'll just get in there for now. Kalani. What movement does that thing have? It could potentially chase Kalani, which is a bit of a nightmare. We could taunt. In fact, let's taunt. And then get right in its face with Sinatra. And you still have a shot on the trooper from here. I really hope the assumption that this thing's dead is accurate. We'll overwatch in case that trooper does come towards Kalani. Ah. It's a good thing that we just let that ride. Props to the arc blade for burning it. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. Bonus points for just getting it in the ground. So, and then there was a priest. Anyone potentially going to be looking at a promotion from this? Maybe we try and get one of the sergeants to kill it. Kalani certainly could.
Seems doable.
See if this lands Kalani a promotion. Nice connection.
Impressed yet?
Oh.
The invaders are reinforcing.
Okay, not the worst thing that could have happened. We'll just
Seems
bring
doable.
Sinatra to cover Kalani.
Moving to
And we'll
Overwatch.
set up an overwatch for these reinforcements, I guess.
I'm on the move.
If you
Yeah.
say so.
Let's get the aim bonus from Sinatra on the super good pistol that Nacho carries around for some reason.
Seems doable. On Overwatch.
Feel a bit bad for what's about to happen to these reinforcements, honestly. Ooh, 2 stun lancers though. And a big purple shield man. 8 advanced paladin Psy Butcher. Okay. Runco, no go. Rymian, no go.
Oh, come on.
Nacho, good hit. Okay, that definitely could have gone better.
Everything is at risk. I'm gonna be
Yikes.
I think it poisoned me.
3 armor as well, holy moly. Does Lunko have what am I looking for? There's an ability that engineers get that lets their flamethrower take care of armor, but doesn't look that way. This is potentially, no, it's got an effect of 9 health. Okay. Nacho? Same deal. We want to get a heal on Kalani. Can we do that where? Not easily, no. I guess it's gonna have to be here. Basic comes round.
This might sting a little.
2 stun lancers. We're gonna have to take a look at the abilities that the advanced paladin Psy Burster can do as well. Shield bash suppression. Can shield its allies, and it's got a flashbang grenade. Okay, so yeah, this needs to die. Not really got much in the way of answers to this. I feel like could potentially get a kill on this stun lancer first of all, so let's do that, because that's one less stun lancer to worry about. It's dead. It's not dead yet, but it is going to be dead very soon, so that's great. Where did the other one run off to? What a mystery. Nacho then can put some initial work in on this thing. Didn't do the damage to the objective, unfortunately. And then I guess we'll bring Nacho upstairs. I'd love to know where that third stun lancer got itself to. It's a little bit of a worry. Go on, Kalani. Okay, 1 damage is better than no damage.
Not even close.
Feel like if we just keep Sinatra right here, that extra stun lancer, wherever it might be roaming, might take a shot at him, or her I should say. Unfortunately, how do you not have vision on that? Are you kidding me? 47% as well, my goodness. Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen.
Come on.
Okay. Let's get you into some... Ah, there it is. Maybe we just roused it. Not sure that the roust would actually kill it, of course. Because it's got, you know, 3 armor, and roust doesn't exactly do much in the way of damage. 68% is not a bad run though. Or do we just suppress it? I'd like it to just be killed actually. And you land a 68% shot from there, Lonko. I never had any doubt. I really didn't. I never doubted that for a second. That's stun lancer gone. Nice.
The enemy strikes true.
Big fan of the counter-attack critical. That was a nice little ending there. And then I guess all that's left to do is Sinatra, would you be so kind? Okay, came out of that with a bit more wounds than I would have liked. But that we came out of it is the main thing. MVP for Nacho. I agree with the most hated units. Echo up to suck. Managed to get an Overwatch as well, which is super good. Spacey was running way more support than shooting throughout that mission. 3 kills for Kalani. Environment destruction. Dealt the most damage whilst wounded, and lowest ranked soldier who dealt more damage than any of the higher ranked soldiers. So actually, yeah, good show all around by Kalani. Sinatra just did what phalanxes do. Not the best showing from Lunko, unfortunately for Lunko, but it still made it count, particularly at the very end there, which was a shot that Lunko took that I never doubted for a second. Just want to reiterate that point. And highest damage and most kills for Rymir, but failing shots are plenty. I think style points for that sort of counter-attack kill on a stun lancer at the end for sure. But that's another dark event counted, which is super wonderful. Now we need to decide what we do about this last dark event, which is Wild Hunt, if I remember correctly. Advent Wrecking Crew, Okay, no promotions that run. It looks like Lunko and Sinatra are out of action as well, so I think we might end up having to just accept Wild Hunt into our lives. Shield Bearer Autopsy is quite nice. Biggest win here is definitely that being counted though. Sinatra's actually going to need quite a bit of rest if they're shaken, and that is Kalani and Sinatra, I'm going to say. We'll have to check the bonds in the actual barracks, I suppose. You know, like a normal person. So that's Spacey. Spacey and Sinatra could work quite well, actually. Yeah, we'll run that one for sure. And then, who was the other one? Was there another one? Or was it just Spacey making friends with everybody? I really can't tell. Oh. Maybe? No? Not tactical? It's a mystery to us all. Let's just see how long Sinatra's going to be out of action then. 3 days for Kerwin, 4 days for... We have got a squad to field soon. Ethel's basically back. 15 days for Sinatra, 13 days for Grim kind of sucks as well. And we've been putting these phalanxes through a lot, apparently. Oh well. That's the way she goes. We have got Priad and Mufus finishing their initial training in 13 hours. We've got a covert op finishing in 13 hours. I think behind enemy, that's just a quick covert op, so that's cool. 200 max on this means we're probably going to be running this covert infiltration next time around. Yeah, unfortunately, we are going to have to let Wild Hunt ride. Chosen are much more likely to appear in combat. We're going to see another bit of Avatar Project progress come up soon as well. We still need to make contact with New Brazil and get into Africa and so on and so forth. Still too many things to do. But that's all for next time. So yeah, thank you very much as always. And I'll see you next go around for presumably a covert infiltration, but who knows. I'll leave you with the infirmary. Take care.